Okay, guys, first game of the day. Alfred versus Zizka. First game on Arabia. The draft, it's hard to see who could be behind each of the draft. I think we doesn't have Ganji though. Yeah. Margougou cooks. Margougou abbreviation MGG. I like it actually. I think he is Orion. Pachakuti being Viper. Oh, I mean, back in the day, like last HiddenCup, I was cheering for Viper. If Viper is out round 1, this one, do you think Viper would be streaming while being out round 1? Like, do you think, even if Viper is not as much as a tryhard as Era, do you think Viper would be streaming if he was out round 1? He looked kind of sad today? Really? Oh no. Oh, I mean, I watched his stream for a second or two, and he was just dropping castle after castle on Rage Forest, guys. That's not a broken man in my eyes. Do you think, guys, you maybe know him better than me? Do you think he would still stream being out of the tournament? He was crying for a moment. Oh no. Oh no. He was not sad at all. He didn't stream last HiddenCup. Yes. He's more mature this day. Guys, keep an eye that Viper is becoming little by little a mature adult. At least that was his age says. Oh, let's check the lure. Let's check the lure. How much veils in it? 5? 5 into 6? And this guy? Okay, let's check. If it's Doubt or Jordan, it's easy to recognize them. Because they doesn't shoot the last volley with the directly on the ball. They like release the veils, then drag the veils with their mouse, then shoot again. Ah. Not Doubt, not Jordan. It is little by little having less air. Don't make so much fun of these guys. Like, if you are a guy, it can happen to everyone. And you know the karma, I prefer to not say anything. I prefer to not say anything. I remember sending Viper a message during NAC when he was playing versus Art, and I told him, today bro, you're gonna play versus someone, you have for sure more hair than him. He's cheating with his cap for sure. And he answered, I agree. So you have to motivate your favorite somehow. Okay, Zizka is going for a full wall, but like a small wall, full wall. Who could play like this? Vietnamese on Arabia. Portuguese for Alfred. Portuguese was picked very late in the draft, actually. Like, we have like 2 or 3 maps where Portuguese could be insanely good, and it was picked very, very late. MBL? MBL felt so much like it felt it was I don't remember his name. Otto the Great. Like, I think MBL is someone everyone knows that it's MBL. Like, he played so like an MBL. Like, each time he could make a duck at the beginning to have some eco, he just didn't go for it and went for the like Vils lane. I mean, I don't know any other player that would do that. Only MBL is doing this type of weird strategy and openings. Zizka going for the full wall, but I mean, his map, guys, is insane. The only problem is the gold, actually. Fully walling without the gold in can be annoying, because then your opponent can still go aggressive on you to potentially put a lot of pressure on your gold. But Zizka map is really cool. I could see him going for a scout rush, and if needed a tower, and maybe just scout pass into the fast castle age behind. Is something really cool, I think, really good. MBL equal Otto the Great, stay humble. Yeah, guys, if you are new on this channel for the HiddenCup, we like to stay humble, because I think the best way to be baited by the player, to have 0 good guess, is to be like confident, too confident. So you need guys to stay humble, even if you are sure about something, question it over and over again. Stay humble, guys. So we have this little stay humble. When people realize that I'm cooking a bit too hard, they tell me, bro, stay humble, please. And that's a nice way to do it. Red went for the houses far away to create a wall. Viper normally realizes he needs an houses at the last second, so he places it randomly. I don't think any of them is Viper. You mean Viper is getting ousted most of the time? If there is a player that rarely gets ousted, it's Dart though. I think Dart is the player that doesn't get ousted too much. Okay, buff economic upgrade as Portuguese. Going range. I mean, for now, it's pretty... It could be kinda anyone for both of them. Range as well for Zizka. Zizka being fully walled. Alfred kinda want to force under the TC to grab some information about what he's doing Zizka. Fast wall? Quick wall? Trap maybe? No? No trap? Both are going for Archer. Zizka being fully walled. Zizka didn't make Loom! Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay, that's ballsy in the first HiddenCup game. Like that's his first. He's going for Skirm fully walled. Okay, it could be Viper Zizka pretending to be MBL. Era confirmed? I don't know. It could be MBL confirmed as well. It could be a lot of people confirmed. I'm not sure yet. But Zizka map is pretty insane, I have to say. Insane map. And now I can tell you that Alfred is not happy to have his scout trapped inside because he won't be able to chase the skirm. He won't be able to use this his scout versus the skirm. So yeah. Could be Mr. Yo as well potentially. Could be still a lot of people. Could be it's hard to say who it could be for now, but I would say a Cito wouldn't play like that. R2 maybe? Or Spear Skirm? Could be lyric. Zizka could be lyric too. People see Leary as an aggressive player. I don't agree with this. If this Leary is someone that likes to kinda poke his opponent a little bit, then go for really sharp timings. That's how I see Leary. Tugville in the woodline for like 3 minutes. That's bad. That's bad. Okay, Archer. Okay, he will realize his opponent is on Skirm. The question is, do you go for a stable or do you go for for your own skirms? I like how Zizka is keeping his spike at the back, so he's not showing them until now. Yeah, now his opponent can see them. I like the fact that he was not showing them, so maybe Alfred could have been baited to some scouts, and then he has the spear coming. Let's see how Alfred will defend this, because that's not a big danger, because these units are not dealing a lot of damage to the vills. But I have to say that's really annoying to deal with, especially if he takes the heal. Oh, that's a big mistake. That's a huge mistake actually by Zizka. Huge mistake of Micro. Losing the skirm. If he loses the skirm, he kinda needs to go back. If he loses the spear, sorry. Kinda need to go back, because then he don't know if there is a stable in the back or not. And looks like Alfred is doing a stable in the back. Alfred losing the control of his berries is something you don't want to happen when you're Portuguese, because you do generate some wood passively while gathering some berries. For now, Zizka pressure has been pretty good, I have to say. Has been pretty good and pretty annoying. And Alfred will need to invest a lot to clean this actually, because it's 2 spear, 3rd one incoming, the 4th one will come as well. So this pressure is gonna be actually really annoying for Alfred. But for now I have to say he's macroing really well. He's trying to catch the reinforcement. That's pretty good. That's a good play. But he needs to be careful, because if he loses all archer mass, that's no bueno. Okay, nice pick by Alfred. He's facing Vietnamese skirm with the +1 armor. He just cannot fight it. That's not a good fight for Alfred. He needs to leave. Okay, he only lost one archer so far. Is really good considering how bad his placement was at the beginning of the fight. And he's abusing the market to go up. Okay. Okay, interesting. Alfred is playing like it could be someone like Sebastian too. I don't think we saw Sebastian yet. Believe it or not, I don't think we saw Sebastian. Could be a lot of people. Viper's first game of the day vibes? Could be Viper first game of the day vibes. But yeah, it could be actually this game, like opening spear skirms. Not everybody would do that, but this day, like a lot of people likes to play this army composition. So I could see a lot of player like for the first game of the day going this type of composition because it's pretty like when you play like this, you are the one putting the pressure, especially if you are fully walled. Yeah, but actually an insane move for Alfred could be to fully wall at home and just counter attack the goal because he does know about this forward goal. Alfred does know about this forward goal. So going for the counter attack could be really nice by him. Could be really nice, and I think it could be a really deadly move. Like something like counter attack into knight at home, and he could clear this army easily and potentially destroy the goal. I think that's a mistake for him, not going counter attacking. Especially that he's fully walled now, he clearly needs to go. I mean, now he needs to go forward, and he's going. Okay, that's a good move by Alfred. Alfred playing well. Alfred does have the Horse Collar and the Bobby Task. Same for Zizka. Zizka also have Wheelbarrow. Keep in mind that the economic technologies for the Vietnamese only cost food and take less time to being researched, so it's really good for Zizka to go for Wheelbarrow. Okay, now the question is which army scale is better on Castle Age? We have like the Skirm. He has to go for Elite Skirm, no choice, because he needs to deal with this first wave of Archer. But then he will need to go for something else to deal with the Knight, right? And looks like it's gonna be like Archer or maybe CA. Could be like Skirm into CA. It's expensive, but it could be a nice move. And look at this picky Alfred. He wants to go all around. I think Alfred is expecting his opponent to be there on this hill or on this one. And he wants to maybe try to pick a hill or two. Let's see Zizka reaction. Zizka reaction. No, he didn't react too well, too fast, but fine. Or Alfred, don't overcome it. Or actually, there is the hill. Oh, Zizka is fighting under the hill. He doesn't have his upgrade yet. That could be a mistake. Maybe Alfred didn't use his range at the best of his capabilities. He could have been like 1 or 2 tiles further from this army and just poke it without losing any archer. Because now, Zizka is absolutely happy of this trade, guys. I can tell you that much. Because he will just jump on this archer. And when these archers are dead, suddenly Alfred the Alpaca army doesn't scale that well anymore. Because the crossbow knights combo scale insanely well in Castle Age. While the skirm don't scale that well in Castle Age. Like you are forced into a very defensive play. Or you are forced into a huge transition like Knight's transition. So losing this archer is big for Alfred. Because then Zizka can go for monks to counter the knight, and that's not that easy to play for Alfred, especially if he's going for a university. Now that's gonna be a siege workshop. I prefer the siege workshop. And yeah, okay, interesting. I don't think Alfred it could be Viper, but I don't know if Viper would sell his stone. Maybe Viper would consider with this forward goal, maybe Viper would go for like more scout, try to clean, try to take the map control, then go for 3TC defensive approach while his opponent is kind of forced into come all in to go for some counter damage. Viper would be 3TC, right? I mean, that's not as simple, guys. Like, keep in mind that Viper, like, is playing versus a super good opponent as well. And you cannot go for 3TC always. Like, you need to caliber your economic investment with, like can I afford it in this game, right? And right now, if you check for Viper's control map, like, the control map is contested. And for now, he knows that there is a lot of scam forward, right? So if he goes for 3TC right away, he needs to make sure he cannot take damage at all. Like, I would see Viper being maybe Zizka more, because look at this. Double economic upgrade. Hand card already? That's Zizka economy gonna fly soon. And he's just playing well. Like, he's just playing super safe. Just don't overcommit for now. He read the game perfectly. Like, he puts some pressure, but never overextend. Never takes too much risk. And Alfred the Alpaca is on 1TC. He sold the stone, so he feels the needs of going for some attack, and he needs to make some damage, actually. Needs it. This university was maybe of a mistake. Yeah, he needs a siege workshop. But choosing between university and siege workshop is always a bit of a struggle. It's not an easy decision. And yeah, I like how Zizka is playing by far. Like, look at this economy. That's super clean. Really clean economy by Zizka. TC on the stone. TC on the stone that early looks GL. Could be a GL move. I know GL likes to go for stone really early when they know that they are ahead economically. Oh yeah. Yesterday was funny when Dave said stay humble 1,000 times. Really? He said that on the night stream? Oh, that's cool. That's funny actually. I mean, I will definitely say it when I will cast 1580 though. At least once, the stay humble. And I might go for my American accent too, guys. That's a problem for Alfred. He needs to send the Mangonel home. But Alfred still 1 TC. His economy is in shambles. Like, his number can are very bad. He's going for second university wall. And he's trying to push. He's trying to push. Like, Zizka could be Era, for example. And Vasco could be Leary. No? So yeah. Mangonel pushing. Zizka could use this heal to defend the Mangonel push. Okay, that's really good. And Alfred is just going 1 TC all in. So let's see how Zizka will defend this. But Zizka economy is insanely clean for now. Oh, a Mangonel shot could be insane. That's a good shoot for Zizka. Zizka playing super well for now. Nice attack ground from Alfred. I mean, Alfred needs to snowball with this. Oh, that was a nice shoot against from Yan. Yan playing defensive approach really well, I have to say. Nice Mangonel micro by both. Really nice Mangonel micro by both. Yeah. And the thing is, Alfred is not finding any damage for now. He's just fighting versus Zizka army. But the economic difference will shine really soon. I really like this tower. If Alfred managed to go in and take this heal, it could be a huge problem for Zizka. So going for this little tower is definitely a very good idea. Thank you a lot, Zempronicus, for the bit. Yeah, Alfred the Alpaca is just forcing into retreat. That's definitely not what he wants in this situation, because he's 30 vills behind, soon 40. His economy is at the limit. Going for the second TC, but second TC at 31 minutes is very late. Nice attack ground though. What? How this Mangonel survived? I'm not sure how it was possible. Ballistic now for Zizka. I like this tower. This tower could be a Tato one as well, but I don't know if Tato would go like Skirm Spear early. Why not at the end? As I said, a lot of people could go Spur Skirm. Like many people feel Spur Skirm feels like art or maybe MBL. But actually these days, a lot of people likes this composition a lot. Nice counter attack from Zizka. He realized that the pressure is little by little getting less scary, and he has a window to counter attack. So that's well played by Zizka. He didn't find any damage, but that's this type of move that is like you're offering yourself an opportunity to make damage, and you never know what you will find, right? A bit sloppy from Zizka, but he's probably dealing with this right now. He killed the Mangonel. That's really well played. And if he managed to kill this army, it should be nice for Zizka. Alfred the Alpaca could be Sebastian. I can see him being Sebastian the way he plays for now. Could be Sebastian. I don't think Miai would play like that. Could be Sebastian. Malcoing the Mangonel pretty well. He's not too sloppy in his attack, but even if he has nothing to deal in defense because he's not booming. And he's just maybe committing a bit too much into the aggression. Nice castle from Zizka. He knows he's ahead. He sees the score. He realized that his opponent doesn't have too many farm when he counter-attacked. So that's this type of castle that will just secure the game. That's a nice game from Jan Zizka, I have to say. Oh, Bullet! Hello, Bullet Chen. How are you, man? Leary the Alpaca? Could be. If it's Leary versus Viper, could be. But I could see him being Sebastian as well. I mean, Arabia, super passive opening. Like, it doesn't give you that much info about who is who, right? So, it's not that easy, but yeah. Jan Zizka kicking Imp. This game has been really clean by Jan Zizka. Really clean game by Jan. I could see Jan being a top player. But let's stay humble, guys. Let's stay humble. We cannot say who is who too early. It's just Arabia and a draft for now. We need more info about this. Splitting a lot. Remember the box formation thing. Oh, box formation. Who is using box formation? I need this info, guys. Leary was not using box formation, apparently. They said. So if someone is using a box formation, it's not Leary. Little red in the back, actually. Era obsessively clicks the box formation. Okay. We need to see someone using box formation. I mean, box formation is used in early game most of the time, so we need to focus on that the next one at least. Oh! Oh! That's costly. That's fine. I mean, when he will hit Imp, Alfred should say GG. If Alfred say GG right away, it's not ACCM. ACCM would try. He would be like, I'm not that far from Imp. I can still try. Oh. Oh. Ah. ACCM's confirmed? ACCM confirmed? Top 3 hero possibility for Viper. For now, I would say Vasco, Bosro, and I have no third one for now. I don't have a third one. I don't think if it's not Costro or not Vasco, I think Viper didn't play yet. We didn't saw Viper yet. And Jan Zizka Alfred, it's a bit early to say who it could be. I mean, it could be anyone playing Alfred on a not on his best game. I mean, Alfred didn't make big mistake. He just didn't manage to deal properly with the little aggression spear skirm early. And after all, it just snowballed kinda. He didn't make like a huge mistake. But Jan Zizka played really well. He played really clean. Yeah, GG call by Alfred. That's gonna be 1-0 for Jan Zizka. If only we could see the APM, guys. We could be like, oh, that's not Era, or oh, that's more this guy. But we cannot. I think that's a really good thing that they enable the people to see the APM, because I think APM would give you a bit too much info about who is who. And also APM feels a bit unfair for the players, because like if a player can intentionally hide his playstyle, he cannot intentionally hide his APM. I mean, you cannot play slower, or I mean, you cannot ask Dao to go up to 100 APM just to pretend he's not Dao. It's not possible. So I like that they don't show the APM this HiddenCup. Finati made a special mod to not show APM. He asked Capture Age, I believe, Capture Age to make a version of Capture Age, a special one for HiddenCup, where we do not see APM. Like if I go into the statistics, I don't have APM. I have everything except APM. Usually you have an APM there. You click and you can see like the average APM in the game. That's not the case. Well played from Jan Zizka actually. This was a really clean game by him. Okay, do we have the second game already? It's gonna be Bay. Bay will maybe tell us a bit more about who could be Jan and who could be Alfred. I'm still surprised they went for Island. Arabia first game, and Jan Zizka picked Island first. Honestly, guys, Jan Zizka could be Tato or Viper. The thing is, do I see Viper or Tato banning bypass? Maybe. I mean, round one, statistically wise, they should be favorite, right? So maybe they are thinking bypass in enforce Crowy. I can be clowned on this type of maps. Maybe I don't want to play it. Viper would not ban at all the closed maps, right? I think it's not that. I think Viper is one of these players that is pretty comfortable on all the maps, like he know how to play them all, and I think it's not that he's better on closed map. I think it's that most of the player are not as good on closed map as on open map. Like AM, for example, insanely good. AM and Era, because Era is GL, of course, but still AM style more than GL, for now at least. And I would say that, for example, Era is insanely good on the open map, but he's not as good on the open map that he is on the closed. Or the opposite. Oh, you got me, you got me. Why I think Viper is like really good on every map. He doesn't have like a big weakness. But he probably has some favorite map. But in tournament, you don't go for the map you prefer to play. You go for the map where your chances are the highest, I would. Viper likes closed map, but he does not struggle on open map. I don't know if Viper likes closed map. As I said, I think Vipers choose them because he know that most of the players are really good on open map and not as good on the closed one. That's my take. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe after HiddenCup we will realize I was wrong or you were right, guys. But yeah, Jan could be Sebastian. It could, yeah, could be. And Alfred could be Sebastian as well. I mean, for now, I'm not sure about who could be Sebastian. Alfred the Alpaca picking Hans and Romance, that's Sebastian vibes. I can tell you that much. Like, do we have Mudflow? Like, I played Mudflow, I trained on Mudflow with Sebastian like multiple times already. And I can tell you that he likes Romance on Mudflow. Like, Romance on Mudflow is one of our pick with Sebastian when we used to play it. So I think Romance, he picked Romance, he has Hans on Cross as well. That could be Sebastian vibe. Armenians on Islands, accepting the Armenians mirror, we trained it. I could see Alfred being Sebastian. I don't have certitude, but I could see him being Sebastian. Like the way he played first game, like just imagine it's Sebastian versus a top 4, for example. Oh, I didn't download the game? Oh, I did, I just didn't. I could definitely see Sebastian being Alfred, for sure. Like, people were like, oh, Sebastian play super well into the qualifiers. Sebastian would probably go for a better performance, but keep in mind that's one of these first participation in a big event. So maybe stressed. And also, I would say, if you are facing a top 4, you could look a bit weaker than what you really are, right? Like, if you make me play versus Viper, I will look super strong because I will destroy Viper, of course. But let's say I play versus Era, I could look weak, right? Because he's better than me and he could potentially like destroy me easy. While when it's closed, both players could look stronger. Like, that depends, right? So I could see Alfred being Sebastian, Jan being Sebastian. Why not? But then his first game would be really clean. Okay, second games, guys. Alfred going for Italian. His second pick in the draft. His second pick. So he clearly wants to tie this set. He don't want for Jan Zizka to go for the break. This set. And Jan Zizka going for Bengali. Bengali could be a lot of player, but I could see someone that likes the late game. So Sebastian first ban in every qualifying set was Shining. Question is it a question or is it an info? Can be Sito because of houses? I think the houses thing, guys, is like a side info. You cannot take it as the main info to recognize someone, right? I think it's like if you expect Sito to be one of these, you check for the houses and then you confirm your theory, right? But you cannot go from the houses placement at the beginning to say, oh, that's Sito for sure. I think that's a bit risky. Stay humble, guys. You cannot go from the houses info and be like, that's Sito for sure. Stay humble. I base all my guesses on the houses. Got Sito for about 4 players already. Yeah, that's the problem, right? But what I like to check is if players turn on the automatic reseed already. But, oh, I have a question actually. Do you think players that qualified for quarterfinals already played their quarterfinals or not? Because then imagine a player that likes everyone spot that he was using the automatic reseed. Then he could turn it off for the second round, for example. So he could bait us. We have to take that in consideration as well, guys. That's for sure. Some players are watching the HiddenCup, I mean. For sure they are watching. At least, especially if you win, right? If you win, you're watching your game. Margougou telling me to stay humble gives the strong bad vibe. Okay, one dog for Alfred. Nice build order for Zizka, I would say. Yeah, his dog was pretty early, and Alfred dog was pretty late. Oh wait, no. Alfred dog is not late. Look at this. Alfred is going for the fast uptime without a fish. And we already saw that. Who did that guys? I think it was John Bureau. If it's John Bureau and John Bureau is Mihai, then it means that Alfred could be Sebastian. Because they train together, they are practice partner. Yeah. Okay, Alfred is Sebastian confirmed. Alfred is Sebastian. Mihai is John Bureau. Mihai lost to Sumanguro who was Sito. Oh, easy guys, easy. I can stop watching. I knew who is Alfred. That's the moment for the stay humble, actually. Stay humble, stay humble. I need to drink a bit. Stay a bit more humble. Actually, I think my theory is pretty good. Nice stream, GG again, Margougou. Stay humble, drink some water. Yeah, I did. But actually, is they are going for the same build orders? Like, I think, like, let's say, guys, you are a player in HiddenCup. You don't know who you will face. Like, naturally, you will go with your practice partner. You will practice with your practice partner because it's not like you know you are facing this guy or this guy. Maybe you know you are not facing some names. I don't know, but like you are never sure. So I think then training for HiddenCup should be really inside the teams. I don't think many people went outside the team to practice. So we are trying to lame. Actually, nice. Actually, Jambiro did exactly the same. Like. It was at the same pixel, the same strats. He went super fast uptime, double dock, tried to 1D water, and was super annoying with his scout on the dock. I'm pretty sure that's some fox cooking there. I don't know why. It smelled fox. I mean, I'm a fox too, so I know. And I don't know. Maybe it's like Ganji and Bars that cooked something together because they are both part from the Amigos. But I wouldn't see... Let's see how aggressive will play Alfred after that. Because Mihai played... If Mihai was Jamburo played insanely aggressive versus Sumanguru. And Sumanguru was forced into the defense. And it was basically the same every game. Jamburo playing super aggressive and Sumanguru defending every game. But I don't think Margougou is the Jordan. People say it was Jordan because he was playing defensive. But he didn't play defensive intentionally. He played defensive because his opponent was playing so aggressive, actually. Ship heal, I think, for the Bengalis? Yes. Ship heals for the Bengalis. But well, he's heavily undernumbered. Like, 4 versus 1, even if your ship heals, it won't be as good as this. And now Alfred will be able to add maybe 1 fish or 2. Oh, he needs to split, yeah. Split your fire. Otherwise, this demo could be... That was a really good demo. He needs to go back and repair them, I think, a bit. In the meanwhile... the scout cavalry killed Zizka scout cavalry. Barracks being added for Zizka, actually. Barracks being added. Adding a mill as well. I like this build order. I really like this build order from Alfred. I think that's a really good build order. Especially that there is not too much fish. So if both of you are fighting in the same pond and nobody takes the advantage, it's easy to overinvest at the end of the day because there is not too much fish. So doing this type of build order is actually really good, especially with Italians. And he picked Italian super early in his draft too. So it means he planned to play like that. Like, oh, a fishing ship going to the attacking. An offensive fishing ship. I think that's actually a really good build order. Don't get baited! There is a demo! No, no demo in the dock. Oof, that could have been a disaster actually. Oh, Alfred needs to some more damage on this dock, and so he cannot garrison. Okay, the next fight on the water will be decisive. The one winning it should take advantage on the water aspect at least. Alfred doesn't want to lose the water. Now he has fish. And Zizka is in this weird position, guys, where he's like, I wanna invest into water, but at the same time, I'm fighting while I have no interest in it. Like, his only interest is denying the fish for the opponent. But you have to realize that while he's doing that, his opponent does have fish and he doesn't. What the sound is like... Oh, that was a bad... nice micro by Jan, actually. Nice micro by Jan Zizka, playing really well for now. Archer on the way. Does Alfred realize that? He's not walled yet. I think at 50 minutes he should be fully walled. When you have 35 Veil, you should fully wall, right? Also, we had some idle TC for Jan Zizka. You can see that him losing the fish early was super costly. He didn't expect to lose them that early, and he probably needed time to transition his food economy into farms and berries. And in the meanwhile, he had like 2-minute idle TC. It looks like Jan Zizka is claiming back the water, actually. And then he will be able to just... Oh, split! That was a nice split from Jan Zizka, actually. Nice split, yeah, very nice split. And now he can just like send them back and wait for them to heal passively. Oh, he needs to be careful. Like 1 demo, 3 kills there. Yeah, he needs to send this back. He needs to play safe. He killed 2 fish. I think he's fine with that. More fire being added from both players. Ooh, the archer going into the... Oh no! Remember that Zizka lost his scout, guys. And losing his scout on this map, you realize how important it is now. Because he kinda wants to go into the deers, but he doesn't know if something is there. Because he doesn't have info about it. So he decided to go here instead, because he knows that he will at least force some reaction. If he had his scout, he could go there for some kill. That's a missed opportunity, but that's why the scout is that important. Nice quick wall by Alfred. So it's not doubt. Oh! Oh, it's clearly not doubt. So he is going in, I guess? I mean, that's gonna be annoying, but he can make a skirm now. Nice quick wall. That was a sexy one. That was a sexy one by Alfred. So I think Alfred is not doubt. Alfred is not ACCM either. Both of them wouldn't go for this type of wall. Same for Mysterio. So I think Alfred, we can already eliminate some name. This type of quick wall, I mean, it was not an hard one, but to make this, I mean, doing this is not that complicated, but you need to see the opportunity of doing that. And some players just don't see this type of things. And I think that your ACCM and Doubt just cannot see this. Impossible for them to see this type of opportunity of quick walling. Okay, Sittlegate to buy some time, I guess. He's sending his archer. Should be able to save everything. Yeah, at the end of the day, it was still some damage, right? He forced Alfred a lot of reaction and won the water in the meanwhile. Jan Zizka will click up, send as Alfred, and at the same at the end, guys, Jan Zizka and Alfred are pretty in an equal position. Jan Zizka got 3-minute idle TC though. Because with Bengali, you have 2 extra vills when you go up. So, in theory, it should be 2 vills up versus Alfred, and he's actually 2 vills behind. So, it's like Alfred made 4 eco kill. But thanks to his bonuses, he's not behind. It's equal. I would say, nice recover from Jan Zizka. Because losing the water that fast is really not easy to play. Like, it's not easy to play when you lose the water this fast. So, nice recover from Jan. It was a nice recover. Nice recovery. Stable from Jan Zizka. I really likes it. Now we are little by little going into a scenario where both players gonna be fully walled. It's gonna be like a macro game now, I think. So Zizka going double stable, okay. He wants to mass his scout really fast, why not? Maybe one stable was enough, but maybe he's scared about a fast push from the Italians and wants to make sure he denies a lot of things. He got the info? No. Actually, Alfred should maybe... I think he will build a TC with these builds. He needs to build a TC like there. So he got some protection. So he gets some protection for them. Otherwise, the light cav gonna destroy them. And we saw that Zizka is looking for them, so I think he really needs to rush a TC pretty fast. Oh, Alfred going for Archer. He only has 3 Archer and is going for Archer. He's adding more. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all, actually. I think that's a very bad idea because he needs some time to get a decent mass of Archer. And actually, crossbow is a cost. Like, it costs you like to upgrade them. Having the +2 is like 350 food, 200 gold, and then producing them costs wood and gold, which is potentially a lot of farms that won't be built because of this investment. And it's not like he will have a crazy uptime with them. Like he won't be able to do so much with them. Like he cannot chase the light cav. If he going attacked, he need a big mass and he needs to respect the potential siege workshop. By the way, I think this siege workshop is a bit early. But Zizka doesn't know how much Archer does have Alfred, so it's a safe transition, but that was maybe a bit early. He could maybe have grid a third TC before adding the siege shop. And yeah, now the light cav are super annoying. Look at this. Alfred is just trying to chase them. Chasing light cav with Archer doesn't look like a good idea. But I mean, that's just because going Archer was probably not a good decision. And now he's just chasing. Now Jan is just picking some deals here and there. Third TC for Zizka, third TC for Zizka and Alfred actually, for both of them. Siege Workshop already there for Zizka. Zizka could at one point even go for like Monk Siege forward with some light cav, and that could be a very annoying push to deal with. Especially that Bengalese monks are more tanky than usual. So it could be really annoying for Alfred. Weird 2 TC position for Zizka. Yes, I think that's I would have preferred it at there. But I think, yes. Remember that he lost his scout super early, so he doesn't have too much vision. So I think he went for something safe, because same, he's not sure, like he saw some archer in the back, but maybe Alfred does have like 6 archer running around too. So maybe a TC on the stone at least, being protected by the siege was better. A TC on the stone was definitely the move. This TC is a bit weird, but I mean, it's totally fine. Oh, will he get another kill? 5 economic kill by Jan. And Jan lost only fish and chip for now. So he got some idle TC, but he only lost fish and chip. The idle TC for Alfred is catching up to Jan. So actually Jan is this early castle age at least is really making a good job developing expanding his economy, forcing Alfred into defensive move. And yeah, Alfred is playing crossbow now. Maybe he will go into crossbow monk versus the siege, or his own siege. But there is cavalry against him. Yeah, it's gonna be his own siege. 450 for Jan. Jan realized that he's chilling home actually. Jan realizes that his opponent is just defending. So Jan knows that he can just go full greedy approach actually. He is reading really well. Like, for this game and the previous one, he really read the game really well. Like, he know exactly when he can go full greedy approach, and he know when he needs to respect the opponent. I think Jan is a top 6 player, top 6 seed player at least, I would say. Viper grid confirm? I'm sorry, I was not being humble. I mean, that could be Viper, that could be a lot of players, right? That's always the same. If Alfred is Sebastian, even if he's in a good shape these days, he's still an underdog in most of the matchup of the round 1. So, even if Sebastian is incredibly strong, playing versus a beast would make Luke seem like kinda weak. So that's not easy to say with Alfred, but his draft gives me Sebastian vibes. Also this build order. Let's see if we saw it from someone else too. But his build order really looks like Jambiro build orders. And many people said Jambiro was Mihai. And I agree with this. I think Jambiro could be Vinch and Sebastian too. But then it makes sense, right? Because Vinch could try to cook things like that. He's not in his base shape as well. So he could lose to... He could be... I don't think it was Vinch. He was way too aggressive to be Vinch. Do we have ballistic? We doesn't, actually. This archer finding some value. 10 vills difference. We are going for a forward siege workshop for Yan with some light cav, but Yan needs to deal with this. A Mongonol is coming. A Mongonol is coming. Nice split from Alfred. Nice dodge from Alfred. Really nice dodge from Alfred. Then Zizka being forced into... Yeah, it's fine. He will deal with this, but that's annoying. Maybe he needs a Scorp. He will do a second Mongonel to deal with that. I like this. And in the meanwhile, Yan gonna apply a lot of pressure on Alfred's shoulders too. Because Alfred doesn't have any siege workshop there. His siege workshop is there. So, and he cannot send reinforcement, right? That's super risky. If the light cav managed to cut the reinforcement from the Mongonel, it can be a true disaster for Alfred. He's still trying... Alfred's still trying to make some damage. But yeah, it's gonna be the end of the raid. And now he's gonna be forced into defend his base while being behind in economy. Oh, that's a nice shot. Nice shot by Alfred. Oh, nice. Really nice shot by Alfred. Okay, should be one dead Mongo. Maybe he has time to kill one Scorp? No. Okay, that was decent for Alfred. But now he's behind in economy by 15 vills. And he is on the defensive stance as well, which is not super cool. Like, most of the time, you have less economy, but then it means you have the control map. And if your opponent does have more economy and the control map, then it means you are not in the best position. It will be up though, yeah, it will be up. But for what? I mean, he's up, he has a decent economy. Maybe Brace, maybe actually Bracer could be in... Oh, that's... I think he was lucky. I think he went back on his army. He was like, oh, the split. He regrouped a bit too fast. Oh, he needs to be careful. This Mongonel is still alive. A new Mongonel is being produced. I think Yan Zizka gonna go up soon too. Like, he has 10 vil in the queue, 2 light cav, he has 40 farms versus 27. Yan Zizka economy is definitely really good. Once again, really nice attack ground by Alfred the Alpaca. And Yan Zizka is adding stable, going for the +2. Is going full Castle Age with Bengali. Wow, actually guys, I have a question. Does Bengali Elephant Archer in Castle Age beat Arbalest? I think yes. Maybe it does not beat them because the Arbalists are faster and can just flee. But I do think that Elephant Archer in Castle Age should be enough to survive at least a timing. And develop even more the economy. Yeah, both players, I think, like, it feels like both players has a lot of APM. Like, they are not losing, they are able to control multiple spots at the same time. Like, we don't see them losing too much units for nothing. So it really feels like both does have at least 80-85 APM, I would say. 20 idle for Yan. And he's going elephant. Oh boy. Elephant transition. Holy moly. Could Yan be Jordan? Could be, yes. Could be. Could be Jordan. I mean, he's playing pretty well. He's playing pretty standard, I would say. Nothing fancy. Could be Jordan. Viper told us Jordan didn't play a single game between NAC and HiddenCup. Like, was it a bait or a true information? I don't know why, but I kinda want to trust Viper on this one. But then Yan Zizka looks really in shape for someone that didn't play for 2 months. Oh, that's insanely... Okay, Yan Zizka, guys, Who doesn't care about fish traps? Viper? Viper would place them properly, no? Nice attack round actually, some Condottieros being added by Alfred to try to break the army of Zizka. But yes, there is just a lot of Elephantos. Ooh, not Viper, definitely not Viper. Guys, Viper is a cheeky guy. Stay humble, guys, stay humble. Don't get 100% sure about something, guys. Like, look at this. Zizka won first game pretty easily. The second game is under his control and he's playing really well. He could be like, wait, if I place them properly, it's gonna be so easy. Let's make this type of weird placement. Don't you think? Like, always think about something, guys. Does make this move, like, Viper making this move, is it a big risk in his gameplay? If the answer is no, then it means that he could decide to go for it to bait us. Like, there is some player that will never do that. Like, Sebastian Miai won't do that because they want to perform and to win round 1. But I think Viper will definitely take a little risk to try to bait us. Especially this type of very little risk because he's winning. His score is super ahead. He also have the best civil late game now. So I think he could go for this. No walls behind could be Viper actually. Yeah, I mean guys, stay humble because there is some cheeky players in this that really wants to bait us. Like Vasco da Gama going for Elite Turtle Ship. Like at the end of the first set, guys. It could be Viper enjoying his technology as usual. It could be someone enjoying, like it could be Hera being like, look, I'm enjoying the Elite Turtle Ship. But I don't see Leary doing that, for example. That's why Vasco da Gama being Leary, I don't believe it too much yet. Because I don't see Leary going for Elite Turtle Ship for fun in a set. But I definitely see Hera or Viper doing this, for example. Or even Tato, maybe, doing this. But I don't see Leary doing this. That's little details like that. Like, you have to think, is this guy a troller? Is this guy able to take a little risk, a controlled risk, let's say, to try to bait the viewers? Let's see the quick wall. Let's see the quick wall. Nice quick wall. Nice quick wall. He cannot quick wall in the shoulder. Oh! He doesn't have stone anymore. That's a nice quick wall. I mean, that was not the best quick wall I saw, but that was clean. So we can eliminate some people that would never do this type of clean quick wall. Viper quick walls for sure. I mean, guys, a lot of top 30 players could do this too. Looks like Viper because it was clean, but I mean, a lot of other players could do that. Don't get bait, guys. Don't get bait. It could be a lot of people. I don't see Sito doing that. I don't see Yo. I mean, this eliminates some people as well. What's happening there? Like, why are we building more fish traps while we already have like 8 fish? What? Like, we have 5 fish or 8 fish trap and we are still building fish trap. What's happening there? Oh, okay. Like, they want to share the same, actually. Like, they are jealous of the new fish trap. Like, the fish trap of the neighbor is always better than yours. Ay. The snake playing with us? I don't know if it's the snake. Could be. He could be playing with us. But I mean, the snake is playing with himself too. I mean, for now, Condottieros looks good, but it's not a long-term unit, right? And elephants, when Zizka will manage to fully upgrade them, can be insane. Excuse me. I don't know if, like, Viper would have some castle in defense, I believe. He wouldn't be totally naked like this. I don't think he would be naked like this. I don't know. That's a nice game anyway. Could Zizka could be leery. I could see Zizka being leery. I could definitely see Zizka being leery. Like he's just going like full APM. He comes back there. He's like, "Fuck, you are not working. Let's make more. Let's make more fish traps." Actually, this raid is deadly. If Zizka doesn't deal with this, it can get very bad. Like this Condotieros raid at the end of the day is really good for Alfred. And the elephants doesn't have any DPS to deal with the Condotieros. They don't have any much DPS. They don't have enough DPS. So. Looks like this guy is losing this. The condos are winning the game. Looks like it, yeah. I mean, condos. How much damage do you have the condos? 14. Shouldn't be that good versus elephants, but like Zizka just never found an enough elephant mass, I guess. Because it's literally like 20 condotieros versus 9 elephants. And even if elephants are tanky, it's still like crossbow. You need a decent mass to be able to kill things. Like even he's going for the hit and run, still elephants. But looks, they are just so tanky. They just don't die actually. But there is just not enough elephant. And Zizka cannot go for anything versus Condotieros except elephant, I believe. Or arbalest. Arbalest is not an option now. You just need to stop this with elephants or he will die. GG call by Zizka. This felt so controlled, so under control by Zizka until this. I don't know, maybe the forward castle was a mistake. Like he needs to realize if he managed to go to elephant, he should be in a good position. I don't know how good are Elite Generalist crossbowmen versus the elephant. Be good enough, but keep in mind that Bengali Elephant Archer doesn't take as much bonus damage as the generic elephant, as a normal elephant. That's the 1-1. That's cool for the set, but I could see Zizka being leery, maybe. How to counter condos? Just more elephant, guys. Like, we never saw a decent fight. Like, Zizka was always like 10 elephants versus 20-25 condos. So even if elephants should destroy the condos, I believe, like just not enough elephant, and it's not elite elephant. He doesn't have like a lot of upgrade on them. He's not elite. He doesn't have the last upgrade as well. So he's missing a lot of upgrade. While look at the condos are fully upgraded. So yeah, and they were easily outnumbered. So yeah, just more elephant was the key. Third game gonna be Cross. Cross can give us a lot of info actually, guys, because Cross is a map that can be played in a lot of way. Like you can see super defensive approach. You can see aggressive approach. CA. It's gonna be melee versus hands. So maybe it could be like Bars versus Sebastian as well. Zizka could be Bars as well. I could see Zizka being Bars. Maybe being leery as well. I could see Zizka being Bars. I need to rewatch the draft. Okay, let's check the draft quickly again. Zizka picked islands first. Do you know, guys, if Bals is an island enjoyer? We want Gugus, please? Oh, true. I will make a bet. Prediction. If you wanna bet your Gugus, guys, Gugus are the channel points in my channel. And if you click on your Gugus amount and just under the chat bar, you can check you can check what you can earn as a reward with your Gugus. And there's a lot of cool things actually. You can even earn the jersey, Fox jersey. Yeah. I'm setting up the prediction. Wait, I'm gonna go back on the game in the meanwhile. You can see a bit what's happening. Even if it's a dark age, you can chill on it. Okay, let me. It's gonna be. Who is it? It's Alfred. Jan in blue. Jan in blue. Alfred in red, guys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to bet your Gugus, to lose your Gugus, to bet them. Hope you win, but there is always a loser in a bet. Okay, let's go back in my little kid there. Jan Zizka banning bypass in enforced quarry. It's not. I mean, Jan Zizka picking islands first is not a leery thing to do. Jan Zizka picking banning quarry in enforced quarry. Banning bypass in enforced quarry. That's weird, right? Because bars wouldn't ban bypass in enforced and quarry, I believe. And at the same time, like it's an Arabia draft there, but Leary wouldn't pick islands. Like who could be Jan Zizka actually? Jordan? Jordan maybe? Hard to say. It could be Jordan, but if it's Viper, this game should be very cutthroat to make sure he gets the lead again. Alfred tried to lame. He tried to lame and he lamed three pig actually. He lamed 3. Oh, I think it's only 2 and I think this is one of his. Yeah, this guy going for a little wall. Okay. Or maybe you will try to trap him? Or what? How Alfred Scout went through the ville, actually. That's not normal in my opinion. Should get stuck there. Well, at the same time, in real life, can a horse be stopped by a nice lady like that? I'm not sure. Tough on blue being Sito. Sito picking islands first, Mr. Paradox. That's what, like, the problem is with Jan Zizka is that he banned closed map, so it leads me toward an Arabian Enjoyer. And at the same time, he first picked Arabia. He first picked islands. It's like I want to play. I don't want to play closed map, so I want to play open map. And suddenly, bam, he picked islands. That's kinda. Maybe I need to focus more on who could be this player. Maybe there is someone being exactly this type of player, like that don't like closed map, but is fine actually with islands. Alfred or Selim Sito? I don't think Selim was Sito. No. I don't think Selim was Sito. Jan Zizka once again walling like a man. Once again. Maybe Jan Zizka. I was about to say maybe Jan Zizka is Ganji, but would Ganji full like ban all the arena map? I don't see Ganji doing that. Jan Zizka fully walled on every map actually. On every map he fully walled. It's Viper, it just doesn't want to take risks with close map on 1-1, because it could be anyone. Viper going fully wall? I mean versus Hunts, it's not bad, but... Could be Viper. I'm just not sure. Outpost on the side to make sure nobody's docking in his lake. Who does that? I stay on my Alfred being Sebastian. It could definitely be Sebastian. Second duck for Mr. Alfred the Alpaca. Looks like he wants to go for the third as well. I mean, he realized that Zizka was fully walled, I guess. And then he was like, well, they cannot make damage. Let's just go for the... Let's just go for the water fight, I guess. But I think the Malay player is really happy of what's happening. At the end of the day, this wall is just avoiding the Hun player to go for his classic early pressure, because when you play Huns on cross, you really want to apply the pressure early, and this will just avoid any type of pressure. And at the end of the day, a closed, like a kinda passive game fits the Malay really well, really well. So I think that was a really nice plan for Zizka at least. And he's going for the sneak duck now. Trying to lame some ship. But he don't want to waste scout HP for this. And he's just going for the water fight. Wild fish booming actually. Guys, I told you. The previous game, Zizka plays horrible fish traps because he was busy dealing with a lot of things. But who could fish boom like that? Bars? Could fish boom like that? Like, who would go for a fish boom? Fish boom while trying to deny the leg from his opponent. It could be Bars, to be honest. Could be Ganji, too. But would Ganji go for those map ban early? I don't think so. Sito fish boom confirmed? A lot of people can go for a fish boom. That doesn't mean anything. Alfred knows that his opponent is going for a dock on this side. Looks like Alfred is losing this side too. Scout to a scout. Losing the veil. Losing the water as well, because then this dock will never be finished. That's very annoying. Okay, at least Alfred got the scout. That's something. Because now Zizka will be blind on the map, and some archer coming for Alfred. Some archer coming for Alfred. And look at Alfred economy. Growing thanks to this back pawn. I like how Yan is just trying to deny the fish while the fish booming. Oh. No. Wall. Let's say quick wall. Quick wall. Just if he tries to quick wall, I mean, Alfred is microing. Yeah, he wasn't paying attention to that. He was defending this. Nice defense from Yan, actually. Okay, nice wall. Yan should be in a very safe spot at home. Still booming. Only 2 fish trap for now? No? And Alfred is about to click up actually. Yan is not too far, and thanks to the Malay bonus, he should be able to click up at the same time roughly. So I think Zizka is in a really decent position, because he does have like 12 fish, and that's 12 fish that are just safe. While Alfred the Alpaca could lose these 3 fish, could lose potentially this spawn as well. No dock in the top. So Zizka didn't manage to sneak the top dock, at least. Alfred investing more there. Okay, we're about to click up for Yan. Yan is clicking up now. That should be a one pawn for Yan. I mean, Alfred is wasting some units. I mean, he doesn't want to leave this pawn, but he will have to. He doesn't have the choice. And Zizka is investing everywhere. Look at the Malay bonus is insane actually. Like, he clicked up so late in comparison with Alfred, and he will be up the same up. He will have the same uptime. That's really cool actually. Are we doing some more fish trap? Yes. We are booming. Booming 50 vills to 42 actually. That's really good for Zizka. Zizka is enjoying the fish boom. And there is not too much players that would go for a fish boom. Like Dart wouldn't go for a fish boom. Yo wouldn't go for a fish boom. Like really few players would go for a fish boom. And I think Bals or Ganji is one of them. We're gonna try to repair this dock. Actually, if Zizka manage to repair it in time, it will be very good. So he will have time to upgrade his navy before fighting. Oh no. Oh, that's no bueno actually. Don't realize this will we're repairing the dock on the right side of the dock. Siege Workshop for Jan. I like because Jan Zizka realizes that he needs to push. Alfred realizes that he needs to push Jan Zizka, otherwise Jan's economy will just be so good thanks to the fish in the back. Second TC for Jan. Jan winning the pawn, the pawn on the east. Will lose this pawn though. Oh, maybe he can win it actually. If Alfred doesn't pay attention, this fire will kill both. Because this one is hitting the dock. And he only has like one dock there. So he could lose this one. Could lose this pawn. I think red will lose this pawn. That's very bad for him. That's very bad for him. Because he will lose 3 fish. In the meanwhile, we are pushing for Alfred. Alfred going for the +2 on the archer. He should go for crossbow soon. Maybe he doesn't want to afford crossbow. It's only 5 archer. I can understand that. Viper will not lose this ville like that, Copion. I mean, he clearly clicked to repair and we are losing the fish. That's no bueno at all for Alfred. Alfred's still on 1 TC. Alfred's still on an all-in. Okay, second TC being added. That's a good TC on the forest and on the wood line and on the gold. That's a pretty good TC. On the right, no one is adding fish, so this is not too important yet. But the one winning will be able to add some fish, and the pond is still full of fish, so pretty good. Jan Zizka, does Jan seize this? Can Jan seize this workshop? No, he cannot. Like, look at Jan. Jan doesn't have any presence of the map. He doesn't have any info. Okay, he's going for a stable. I would like Jan to make a scout. Just to send him out and take information about what's happening. Or night even. Nice demo. Oh no, not again. Oh, that was 2 really nice demos. Alfred should lose this dock at the end. 2 dock versus 1 he should lose. And he lost this dock at the end. He's still fighting for it, but none of them will be able to add fish before a long time. So it won't be that important. Like the fish addition is really nice early in the game. But the more the game, like, the more vills every player has, the less important are the fish. So I think none of them will invest a lot more in the east and west pawn. Okay, Alfred trying to find a good spot to push. Actually, I think that's a good spot. I think he's on the hill. Maybe the wheel of the Mangonel are on the hill there. Yeah, he definitely wants to push on the hill. Okay, he's on the hill, I would say. Maybe he could push from there in the on the hill. He's pushing a lot. Nice Mangonel micro by Jan. Really nice Mangonel micro. Only 2 TC though for Jan. I mean, maybe he doesn't want to make a 3rd TC. Because at the end of the day, he does have these 2 dogs producing fish as well. It's like 3rd and 4th TC kinda. So I can see why he doesn't want to go for a 3rd TC too early. He wants to make sure he survives. Nice reaction by Jan. Maybe he wants to relocate his woodcutters there. His lumberjacks there. And he won this. Look at Alfred. He intentionally placed his fire behind the dock. So both Jan Zizka's fire are attacking the dock. Okay, nice reaction by Jan Zizka. Because it's not easy to realize this when all of this is happening. The control map is so in Alfred's favor. I would like to see Alfred adding a monk to be able to collect the relics. Even it's maybe a bit early because he still wants to add a 3rd TC. I think adding just a monastery and 2 monks and grabbing the relics is a really nice long-term win condition. Having the relics is always a good idea. And actually, Jan Zizka could be adding knight. That's what he's doing. Be able to snipe this. Castle in defense for Jan Zizka. Jan Zizka is really giving me Bars vibes the way he's playing, but at the same time, I'm like, it's not a draft that Bars would go for. I don't think that's a Bars draft. Oh, that's nasty. That's a huge shot for Jan Zizka. Okay, Alfred coming with 2 extra mangonels. Maybe he can find some good hits on the gold mine, on the stone miners. 30 on the way for Alfred. This pressure is huge. Jan Zizka should be able to build this castle from this side though. This hill can be a big problem. Nice Magonal micro by Alfred. Time to send the knights and try to kill this Mangonel maybe. Nice Mangonel. Both are microing the Mangonels pretty well, I have to say. Did you see Sito versus Doubt in the Middle East tournament on African red beds? Feel the same. Yeah, exactly. I saw Sito like fish booming, like going Malay fish boom. I saw this game actually, and Doubt going like kinda heavy pressure into boom. But I don't know. It could be a lot of players like going for the fish boom. Like I think some players could go for the fish boom. We will after this game. We will go into the prediction sheet we have, and we will start to eliminate some people that couldn't make this type of fishbook game, that wouldn't go for it. Like Yo wouldn't go for this fishbook game at all, that's for sure. And now Jan Zizka does have a bit of a vil lead, a lot of fish, does have a good economy. Keep in mind also that the Malay fish trap don't cost a lot of wood because it does have a lot of food inside, so you don't need to refresh your fish trap to reseed your fish trap so often. So you save a lot of wood on them. That's cool. And this knight could be actually super annoying for Alfred because Alfred doesn't have any army. Or he's doing some CA, so it's fine. He will be able to... Okay. Quick wall. Nice quick wall from Alfred. Oh, trap him. Trap him. Gate. Oh no. Okay, Alfred is not Viper. Like this... Palisade gate was easy. Easy. It was easy kill. He went super greedy into castle karambits too. Yeah, that's definitely something Sito could do. But I could see Bars doing that. Oh, that forward though. And maybe Sito could be the one first picking islands? Possibility? And going for the first game on Arabia too? Could be Sito, yeah. Yeah, this guy could be Sito. Give me Sito vibes. Give me Bars vibe. But Bars wouldn't ban all this closed map. Wait, that's a Doubt Castle actually. Could be like a Sito versus Sebastian game, potentially. Could be. Ooh, that's a big shoot. That's a big shoot for Jan. And Jan will be able to make this castle actually. Oh, second one. No. And Alfred is up, but once again, the Malay up time. He will just click up and be up before Alfred. That's insane, actually. Yeah, look at this. Jan is gonna be up before, and yeah, it could be Sito. You are cooking? You are definitely cooking, Mr. Paradox. I mean, I could see Jan Zizka being Sito, I could see him being Bars, but the fact that it's telling me it's not Bars... Oof, don't shoot your own karambits, man. It's that Bars wouldn't go for these bans in his draft, so... I'm definitely not sure yet. But yeah, it could be Sito. Picking Vietnamese game 1, going Skirm Pike could be Sito 2. Being clean on Arabia could be Sito. And Alpaca give me like Sebastian vibes, definitely. I think red is Sebastian. I thought Sito was an open map player. Why pick Island over Arabia? I mean, the thing with Arabia is that you cannot prepare on Arabia. Arabia is something super classic, and going for Arabia first pick when you don't know who you are facing is a big risk, I would say. You only go for Arabia first pick if you are like MBL, I would say. Otherwise, even Heart wouldn't go for Arabia first pick. Like you can consider going for Arabia, but not first pick. And at the end of the day, they decided to play Arabia as a first map. So it could lead into Sebastian versus Sito too. It could be Sebastian versus Cito. So yeah. Just like a Sebastian Cito game. Yeah, I could see Sebastian versus Cito there. I think the bans, Zizka bans just eliminate Genji and Bals from the table. And yeah. This can't be Viper. Zizka versus Leary, Alpaca. This can't be Viper, Zizka versus Leary, Alpaca. Means Vasco da Gama is Era and Khosrow is Art. Khosrow? Guys, Khosrow is Leary. What about that? Khosrow is Leary. What do you think about this? Khosrow is Leary. Khosrow is Leary. And Art is Jadwiga. So this is Viper versus Art then. I think this is Cito versus Sebastian. This is Cito versus Sebastian. And I would say Khosrow versus... Oh god. Maybe wait, we need to wait for the last set as well, guys. We don't know about the last set. We don't know about the last set too. So we cannot go for an early guesses. Maybe at the end you will see Viper versus Tato. Last one. Jadwiga is not Tato? Jadwiga being Tato? I don't know. I don't think no. But there is definitely some name we will struggle for at the end of this day. That's for sure. I just don't know. I just don't know who yet. 50 vil lead for Zizka. Looks like this game is over. Looks like this game is over. And we will go into game 4 after this one. And that's gonna be Alfred the Alpaca home map. This type of fish boom could be... I mean, with this type of plan, we can eliminate a lot of people already. It gives us a lot of good info. Oh, nice quick wall by Zizka actually. We are missing ballistic though. Nice quick wall by Zizka. What's happening there? Is it the French at work or what? And do we have elite karambit? No, we doesn't. But Alfred calls the GG. That was a nice trap. Nice joke. Jan lies idling. French confirmed. French one. Let me go into my to this. Okay, Zizka, guys. Zizka. Okay, Zizka. 90 is watching me. I cannot fail this. If I fail this, oh boy. 90 is watching me. Type of high. Okay, Zizka cannot be doubt. It cannot be low. It cannot be ML. Don't see Fury going for traps like that. I don't see M going for that. Terra for a that. I don't see Jordan. Jordan could. Jordan. Okay, they ban I'll pass, Hidden Force, and could go for ban map for bench. I don't think. Yeah, this guy. according to me. Let me cook. Last game, Viper thought he was going to win the set easily after game 1. And winning back water, so he started trolling, placing fish traps bad, and going full elephant. Then he loses, realizes it's serious, and fish trap perfectly while out microing with. Could be. Would Art go for a fish bowl? That's yeah for now. Good already. Oh, this double 1080 watching me is insane actually. Like that, it's perfect. Okay, and for Alfred. For Alfred the Alpaca crew. Alfred, guys. Okay, the draft for Alfred. He banned Gold Rush, Cup, Slopes, High Tides, Evacuation, but Flow. First pick High Tides. First pick High Tides. Field. Evacuation, Mud Flow. He banned Gold Rush, Cup, and Slow. He... Alfred is not top 4 for sure. I mean, I'm going towards Sebastian for draft. Herber? For High Tides, maybe? Actually, is Jordan? I don't know. I'm going towards Sebastian for now for Alfred. I kinda cannot be sure of anything. High Tides first pick. High Tides first pick. Sebastian went 3 times Persian on cross in qualifying. Time he back. Okay, do we have a game? We do. Evacuation. Oh, that's a nice one. Evacuation can give us a lot of. Okay, game 4, guys. Japanese Berbers on evacu. Burb? Bur? No. Berber Rush? Alfred and Zizka changed their color. Oh. Oh. Prediction. Gugu's time, guys. Who won? Yanziska won. And Yanziska was in blue. So Yanziska was in blue, so we're gonna stick on Yanziska in blue. Alfred in red. You can see the real color there. They went for 4 and 3 then? Leary versus Viper! Let's go! Easy. Okay, what is doing Alfred? Berbers? Berbers? Is it like Cito will rush confirmed? Margougou confirmed? That's a Dave Rock there. Dave Rock. Do we still have the same rock on the bottom? No, we don't. Oh, we have a second Dave Rock, apparently. Dave was the designer. Oh, a third Dave Rock? Wait. Dave Roxman, yeah. Two. Berbers going for a first lumber camp. Don't tell, please. I'm talking to Alfred right now. Don't tell me you picked freaking Berbers because they are moving faster for the lumber camp. If it's the case, you are... I don't know what is this way of thinking. Like, it's 5%, okay? 5%. It's nothing, almost. Nothing. While having Japanese, or Mayans, or Dravidians, or the smallest wood bonus in the game would just make the same. Like, you could do the same, having a little wood bonus and compensate thanks to that. Like, Berber helps to evacuate 5% faster. Yeah, and we can see it's insane because he doesn't have his dock yet. I mean, that's not bad, but if you are picking Berbers like 4th picked for this, it's really early. It's very, very early. Like Berbers, you could pick Berbers last pick actually. Nobody picked Berbers anyway. Oh, he misclicked. You know, he clicked. Oof, I was scared for a moment for my friend Alfred. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, guys. After this Berber pick only for evacuate, only 2 evacuate, it smells even more fox to me. Berbers have the water bonus? No, I mean yes, the naval unit moves 5% faster as well, and 10% on feeder age, I believe. No, 5, just 5%. So yes, it's a bonus, but it's 5%. Like, it's not insane. Like, if you're playing versus Japanese, the Japanese player will have like so much more bonuses going for himself. He saves wood on his lumber camp, he saves wood on his mining camp, his fish are more tanky, they gather more food. In late games they have insane halberdiers to face the Berbers. They have good monks as well, while Berbers doesn't have any wood bonus, they doesn't have any bonus on water almost, only the speed, but I think it's overrated a bit. Especially on a map where you are that far from the opponent. Like, having a lot of extra speed is not that insane. Could be cool to catch up with fire or to hit and run easily, but I mean, that's not a map where you go like full water anyway. So I don't know. I just think this is resources collected. Like, look at the difference, 200 resources difference. And we are talking about Japanese. It's not only they collected more, but they also saved a lot of wood in their build order. So if we really picked Berbers for this start only, I think that's a bit weak. That's a bit weak, I think. It's like the guy that picked Celt versus Japanese. Picking Celt on this map without trying anything, maybe too weak of a plan. I mean, you need to cook something better. You can't just pick Berbers. But maybe he was like, there is no hybrid maps anymore, hybrid sieves anymore. He picked the best one. I need to pick something. Berbers is the best that is left. Pick. Maybe that was the case, but still. Berber, Japanese going French Drush. That's feel even more like Sito or Barles to me. That fits even more Sito or Barles. Berber going for the second dock. 4 fish. Sito picked Island first in the final against Sobek, by the way. But it was Sobek. It was a water player. Jan feels really Sito after last game. Yeah, could be Sito, could be Barles as well, but I don't see Barles with this map draft. Like, that looks Sito, yeah. That looks Sito, I have to say. I don't see too much other player going for this type of things. I could see Sito. Yeah, Sito is not like the Islands actually. Tito do like silence. Like he's totally fine with playing island, so... One dog producing fire. Two dog for Alfred. Alfred fully walled his woodline, that's well played. And the militias are going towards the gold of Alfred. Alfred being really careful for now with his units. I mean the French... Oh, we sniped the ville that was low HP from the Rhino lure. I mean, that's what you get from being sloppy at during the bow. That's a weak ville, and that was a nice snipe by Zizka. Two fire going towards the fish of Jan. Jan moving them away. I mean, he has a second dock now, so in case he see that Alfred is attacking this dock, he can always move his fish to the north and defend them there. And we are going archer for Alfred. We are going a range for Alfred, and we already has archer for Jan. That could be a disaster, guys. I'm not gonna lie, because you can see why Berber is not that good, right? Resources collected is the same, so it means that this Berber going down to the south is not that good. Because it's actually the same resources collected, so it didn't give anything to Alfred almost. And just Japanese are just saving so much food everywhere and having so much food on the fish, and now it's just a disaster. Because Alfred invested a lot in the water, he's trying to kill some fish but he won't be able to kill them probably. And now he's getting destroyed on the land. Yeah, that's a very bad start for Alfred. Alfred getting a bit bullied for the beginning of this opening of this map at least. Okay, he's killing the fish at least. That's a good one. He was killing this fish. Japanese fish are tanky. And oh no. Oh, you need to wall. Palisade there, palisade there. Otherwise, it's a disaster. Oh, that's a disaster. That's a disaster for Alfred. That's a disaster for Alfred. Okay, one archer, two skirms are coming, but we will lose a lot. And remind, like, it's Japanese infantry, guys. So it's no joke. This is Japanese infantry. Oh, we're gonna kill one more. Okay, not. No, no, no. Okay. Zizka didn't realize this guy was 1 HP. That's good for Alfred. Alfred did manage to kill Zizka fish at the end of the day, so it's not too bad. I mean, this moment was very bad for Alfred, but he got some counter damage with the fish, so that's decent. That's not too bad, let's say. This guy could be Sito, yes. 7 Vils diff, yeah, the Vil difference is huge actually. 7 Vil diff, thanks for Alfred, he does have some fishing ship to compensate a bit. But as I like to say, like, fish are cool, but doesn't worth as much as a Vil. Because the Vil is scaling really well, while the fish doesn't scale that well. Especially in this type of map where it's hard to propose some fish traps, right? Because look at the fish, they are working from so far already. 60% efficiency only. While a Vil is like 90 or 85 at least. So that's why having Vils is more important than having fish. I mean, with fish you can only fish, right? With Vils you can build things. They are more efficient most of the time, so yeah. Vils does have more value than fish. And once again, that's gonna be trouble for Alfred. Okay, he does have 3 skirm there. Do we have fletching? We doesn't. We doesn't have fletching. And this scout is full HP. This is gonna be a disaster actually for Alfred. Zizka just sending more scouts to south. I think we're gonna see the GG soon. I don't see how Alfred can survive this. The scout just gonna oh, okay, we are chasing the boar. I was saying the scout just gonna kill the skirm or zone them away or push them away while the archer can kill all the Vils. That's not very good for Alfred. Okay, at least this... Oh, 2 more scouts coming, fletching on the way. Oh, that's... Zizka is so Sito and Alfred is so overwhelmed by this full feudal by Zizka. Oh, that's so bad. 4 scouts gonna go in. We are forcing a tower now, but 2 units are falling. Oh, that tower is gonna be costly. I mean, we are making a tower on the mill, okay, but how do we defend that? We are buying a second tower. That's gonna be the answer for Alpaca, but the Alpaca is getting destroyed. We're gonna probably lose another ville again. And we forced 2 towers with this aggression for Jan Zizka. That's huge. Second tower going up, but we bought a lot of stone. We used a lot of our gold. Thanks God we had a lot of gold in the bank, so we could buy a second tower. And in the meanwhile, we didn't find any counter damage. The 3 eco KD, 3 kill economic, 3 economic kill for Alfred. That's the 3 fish he killed, but that's it. I think now Jan Zizka could go back and investing on water again, and that's what he's doing. He's just investing into water again to be able to kill the fish from Alpaca. But now the economic difference is huge. 44 vil against 35. 44 vils versus 35. 10 vils difference in feudal age is absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. And that's not like Alfred managed to clean... it's not like Alfred managed to clean Jan Zizka army while getting some army to counterattack. He lost his army defending. So he cannot propose a counterattack and go for some counter damage. This will running at 1 HP could be frustrating. Oh, he wants him so badly. Okay, the scout gonna die. For now, Jan Zizka is playing it super clean, playing it well. It's just not letting Alfred breathe for a moment. Like, he went French Rush, then Archer, then Scout, and now he's going back on water to win the water, so he will be able to kill Alfred's fish and propose some and make some Japanese fish and fish. It'd be really good. Fishing ship. Be insanely good for Jan Zizka. Lot of resources difference, yeah, like that's massive. I mean, Alfred will try to survive, but I mean, Alfred didn't play the best, but having Berbers doesn't help you to play the best. It's like, at the end of the day, this 5% move speed for your vills is cool. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, but it's not that cool. Like, Japanese bonuses is just way better. Now we are losing the fish, so the economic difference is gonna be even more important. We are aiming for a castle for Alfred, looks like it. Looks like we are aiming for a castle. And once again, we are going back on the stone. Alfred is reaching the castle age, but Jan Zizka is up as well. And we are going for a castle for Alfred. This castle placement is literally not the best. Actually, I think, look at Alfred's economy there. I mean, at this point, just make a castle here, I think. Yeah, Alfred is at the limit everywhere. Alfred is at the limit everywhere. We are losing another ville. We are about to lose the water. We lost the water already. Looks like we are going to a GG. +2 for the archers coming. We are microing the archers non-stop. We're gonna kill this skirm as well, yeah. That looks like a Sebastian versus Sito. To me, looks like that. Or maybe a Sebastian versus Ganji. I have to check what map Alfred picked as a first pick. Because you can pick whatever map you want first. Because each player pick a map, then you can ban one of them. So actually, if you are Ganji, you will be able to get at least one clown map potentially. Or one closed map. And I do think that Ganji would pick one clown map as first. So if he didn't, then it's not Ganji. And then I'm going towards Sebastian. Because he accepted to play Arabia first. So it should be a Sebastian or a Mihai or... Yeah, I could see Sebastian be Alfred, I'm not gonna lie. Or Mihai maybe. And then John Bureau could be Sebastian. And then how do I decide who is Mihai and who is Sebastian? That's not gonna be easy probably. That's not gonna be easy at all. Oh, okay, we killed the Ville. First Ville kill of the game for Alfred. Yeah, Alfred is just getting... He's trying to come back with the Camel Archer. Camel Archer is a very good unit actually, but... Is it good enough in this game? We have 0 on food, guys. 0 on food for Alfred. We are completely all in while our opponent will be able to add some fishing ship. Is already on 2 TCs. Those have those have our scholar to make some farms. Like Alfred economy is something. Oh, there is a hole. There is a hole. There is a hole that can be just okay. Nice wall by Alfred. Nice wall by Alfred. We're gonna lose these vills though, and we need to defend. And when you are all in like Alfred is, having to defend is a nightmare because he wants to go attack as soon as possible. Otherwise, he knows that he cannot win if he doesn't make any damage. There is a hole. He needs to fast wall behind. There is a hole. Okay, he realized it. Need to fast wall on the south as well. While we're not making analysis, we doesn't have any enough food to make analysis. Oh yeah, Alfred is struggling. He's trying to survive. He will try to trap a bit, but that doesn't solve the problem for Alfred. We should be able to kill this CA, but by the time we kill this CA, they will be like, oh no. This is dead vills too. Four more dead vills. I also saw Zizka already preparing his defense with some skirms. Just passing, by the way. Just passing for Alfred. I mean, he has a lot to do. Or not too much, actually. Not too much. That's a missed opportunity for Zizka, but I mean, we are going towards the stone now. Yeah. Looking rough for Alfred. He's only defending while he's behind in economy, while he's 1 TC versus 2. He has 7 on food now. Oh wait, thanks to this, he has some food, but if this ville were sniped, then his food economy would be a disaster. And when Alfred will go for the counter-attack, he will face Ballistic Skirm. So yeah, it's looking complicated, let's say, for Mr. Alfred. Now the Vill's gonna get killed. If we are not just passing this time, at least. We are starting to have some Camel Archer, actually. 11 Camel Archer for Alfred, and we are going for a defensive castle for Zizka. Zizka is just not taking risks. That's definitely Sito. Zizka is definitely Sito. That's for sure. I mean, I would be surprised if Zizka wasn't Sito. Like, he plays exactly like Sito. Sito wouldn't add a 30C. He knows he's ahead. He's like, the only way for me to losing this game is to add another TC. Play too greedy. Sometimes this type of playstyle can punishing because sometimes his opponent can come back because he didn't boom enough. But most of the time, the way of approaching the game just gives him easy game when he's ahead. He doesn't have to defend because he's constantly going aggressive. Now there is ballistic as well. I think Alfred is not resigning because he knows that if he does that, then Zizka will have 3 match set, 3 game set, 3 game to end the set, but yeah. Mangonel now for Alfred. It's Viper versus Leary? So who is Jadwig Allen? It's not Viper versus Leary. I don't believe that. Not Viper versus Leary. I think it's Sito versus Sebastian. I'm pretty sure it's Sito versus Sebastian or Mihai maybe. Maybe Vinch, but I don't think so. In my books, it's Sito versus Sebastian or Mihai. And Mihai is Jambiro or Sebastian is Jambiro. That's my guess. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I see at least. I think Jan is Leary. You think Leary would first pick Island, Mr. Bandana? You think Leary would first pick Island? I don't think he would first pick Island. Alfred is Leary. Picking Berber on this one. I don't think so. I think Sito is confident enough to do the Island pick too. I really think Sito likes Island. He likes Island. He likes playing Island. He really likes Island, and I could see him not picking it first. I could see him like picking it third or as second. But the problem is, I think Sito think this way. Is like, I like island. I'm confident on island. I'm good on island. Statistically wise, even if I don't know who is my opponent, I should be better than most of the people on in this tournament on island. So except if I have like Viper or Island Professional, I should be better than my opponent on Island. So Island will be a good pick. This is a last hope castle that is already dead. Okay, no. A ville and a dream. Jan Zizka. Oh, he said GG with big G. Time for the GG theory or what? Yeah, that's 3-1 for Jan Zizka. Let's check at the draft. Japanese won versus Berbers. Italians won versus Bengali. And Viet won against Portuguese. And Malay won versus... That's not looking too good for Alfred. I really think Alfred is Sebastian. Don't know why. Like, you would Lire picked Romance on... Let's check this. Alfred banned Gold Rush Cup Slope. And he picked High Tides, Evacuation, and Mud Flow. And he accepted to play Arabia first game. I really think... I don't know. Alfred looks like Sebastian so much. It looks like Sebastian so much. Hands on cross. Malians early. Berbers. I think if Liri was Alfred, he would pick Portuguese super early. He would pick Portuguese early if it was Liri. And I don't think it's Liri. Big GG tends to confirm Sito, yeah. Okay. Interesting. And it's gonna be High Tides for the last game. High Tides should be Malians versus Hindustanis potentially? Or maybe Litz. Okay, let me download the game. That could be the last game for this set, guys. And it's gonna be once again Jan Zizka gonna pick yellow and Alfred gonna pick green. Both of them like suddenly switch colors. That's funny. I think one of them switch his color and the other was like, okay, I do the same then. So we said Alfred in... Let me make the prediction. So Jan won last one and Jan was blue. Okay. You can bet your Gugus, guys, and earn a lot of reward. That's cool. So Jan's gonna be in blue and Alfred in red. Jan in blue with the Lithuanians, Alfred with the Malians. It really feels like Sito versus Sebastian to me. I mean, in NAC, he didn't prep that much from what I understand, and he played pretty insane. Yeah, for me it's Sito. For me, Jan Zizka is Sito and Alfred is Sebastian. Maybe I should stay humble, but I don't know. I see them being Sebastian versus Sito. I see this set being Sebastian versus Sito. Early dock for Lithuanians on the top. And Malians should go for a dock as well. We are not sending any Ville. Okay, a Ville is going. I think this Ville gonna go for the dock, but he will be late actually. Malian dock, he could be building the dock already with his wood. So the timing is a bit off for Mr. Alfred the Alpaca. Semi-Sito houses, I mean, these houses are pretty far if you compare to them, for example. They're pretty far already. I mean, it's good enough. Jan Zizka going loom to deny the dock from Alfred. What are the odds, guys? Alfred resign after losing the Ville. He lose the Ville, he resign. No. Oh no. Oh no, because Jan Zizka has loom. Don't go there. Oh, oh, he's so lucky. Go back. Ah, he is lucky. I tell you, he is lucky. Gonna wall his Ville now. Because Alfred will see that there is loom. And then he will just wall his Villes. Alfred the Alpaca was a bit lucky on this one. Could it be Sito play? Yes. I told you, for me, my guess on this set is Sito versus Sebastian. From what I see, it's Sito versus Sebastian. That's the first time I am that sure about a player being Sito. It's Sito versus Sebastian, 85%. 85% Sito Sebastian. And I think I'm one of the people on Earth that could spot them easily. I mean, if someone on Earth should spot them, it's me. For Sebastian and for Sito. That should be both should be one of my best practice partner. Both of them are. It's Sebastian versus Sito, 85%. Nikov said Jan Zizka is leery. I mean, Nikov lost in quarterfinals of HiddenCup qualification. I cannot listen to someone that didn't lost at least in semis. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I cannot listen to someone that lost before the semis. Possible. Second dock for Alfred. Alfred is leery. No. No, I don't think so. I clearly think Alfred is Sebastian. But then we are missing a big name for the last one. Larry is not losing like that. Good. I mean, if it's Sito against him, he definitely could. But I think people don't know Sito enough and will be like, Sito being islands, and then they won't say it's Sito. They won't say it's Sito because of this island pick. But I definitely think it's Sito. It could be Barnes as well. I think it could be Barnes as well, Jan Zizka. I think the Sebastian versus Jan Zizka, when I say it's 85% Sito for Jan Zizka, it's because Barnes is like the last 15% of it. But I just don't think Barnes would ban Bypass, Quarry, like all these type of maps super early. That's why I think that's Sito and not Barnes. But could look like Barnes as well. Barnes is playing really solid. He likes to do this Malay type of fish boom, but I'm not sure if he would pick Malay and would ban Bypass. If you are too sure, don't forget to stay humble. That's true though. I need to stay humble, guys. Being humble is the key. Jan Zizka sending some wheels on the bottom to grab this extra food, actually. To gather this extra food, extra deers and extra fish. That's cool. Jan Zizka losing the water though. Didn't want to invest too much into water. But I'm a bit scared for Alfred. Once again, that's a Sito play. Don't care about the water, he will just pressure his opponent. And that's looking good for Jan Zizka already. That's looking really good for Zizka. Should lose the Ville. Alfred should lose the Ville. Alfred should kill the scout. What are we doing with the Villes? Are we going for on stone? No. I think he just want to go for a mill, but on this side. So Alfred won't take the info. Maybe going for a dock there should be insane. Like a dock here, insane. A dock here should be insane. Fletching on the way for Zizka as well. We are going for some skirm for Alfred. It's gonna be a dock. I like it actually. I really like that. It's gonna be a dock for Zizka, and we're gonna attack Alfred. Alfred doesn't have fletching yet, so he kinda can't defend yet. And he didn't release his army on the hill in time. So now he's kinda forced to take some damage if he wants to defend. And he's gonna lose a first skirm. That's no bueno for Alfred. And I can tell you that if it's Sito, there is the stable in 3, 2, 1. I was close. I was pretty close. That was... I know my guy. I know my teammate, guys. I know him. Looks like Sito's micro. Second stable? Okay. Okay. He wants to finish this fast. Okay. It's Sito. It's nice to see him playing with confidence. I think Sito always play with confidence. That's another kill. And this 5 skirm doesn't know what's coming. Doesn't know that there is a double stable on the way. That will destroy... I mean, I hope they are ready to hit and run a lot, because a lot of scouts are coming. But maybe it was another commitment, because he cannot produce on one of them. And we are kind of far from clicking for Alfred. So this double... Oh! Oh! Go! 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 Oh! Tell me you soon finish the fish. Oh no. I love it actually. But Sito gonna see this. Boom! That's one ville, that's good, but that's not... I mean, I think one demo for one ville is good. It's like 50-50. Both are like annoyed, but not... It's bad, it was decent. Okay, the double stable was maybe a mistake, maybe another commitment, I think. But yeah, now Sito will just be able to make some fire on the bottom to be able to claim the south, and he has a lot of army as well, and it's not like Alfred is close from picking up. Alfred is defending pretty well for now though. He's defending pretty well. He does have the top. He will be able to make some dish trap if he wants to. But the army for Zizka is scary. Who does Margougou think these guys are? It's Sito versus Sebastian. It's not what I think. I'm certain of this. Sito versus Sebastian confirmed. Like, stay humble in the hell. Stay humble in the hell. Sito versus Sebastian. Stay humble. Oh. Bloodline kicks in now. Looks like Sito wants to take the engagement. 3 spear on the hill though. The engagement should be good for Sito, I guess. But yeah, it should be a really nice engagement for Sito. He's like pushing back a lot the army. I mean, at the end of the day, maybe Bloodline was another commitment because It's not like even if you kill all Alfred Alpaca army, what can you do beyond this? You cannot really like snowball because the TC is kind of walled. You cannot run under the TC easily. So yeah, I think that was maybe another commitment. Or maybe Sito could send some vills and make a tower and go for a full feudal age. If he wants to still producing army, he needs to send some vills forward and go for a tower on the gold, and then he goes for Trush and he goes for like a huge full feudal. That could be a good play for Sito. But he cannot break this wall. He needs some vills to make a tower. We won the south pawn for Zizka. And still no vills being sent forward. I'm a bit disappointed. But the eco is pretty clean behind. We will be able to grab those berries too. And the thing is, Alfred won't have that much economy to work with at the end of the castle age. Actually, Zizka reduct on the north. I really like this. I really like this, especially if Alfred doesn't realize. He might not realize this because he's super busy there at defending that. We can see that Zizka is trying to kill the vills that's trying to repair the... But I think that's clearly Sito. Like, only Sito could overcome it like that. At one point, he can just go up, saves, like, make sure he wins this game. But he's just going, like, so heavy on army for no reason. Like, the damage is done. You kill, like, 4 vills. You equalize the vills number with the fish. Just go up and chill. Now, he might die to this. Now he's going for a market, for a panic market. He will probably send some vill to stone to make some defensive tower. He should at least, and he needs to fully wall. At least he has a really good map to fully wall, like some stone wall there. An oasis there and like a tower here should be enough. But if he doesn't fully wall, Tito will die. Margougou is tuned to anarchy, no more stay humble. I mean, that's so that does look too much like Sito, like overcommit for no reason while the game is won, and then get punished. And now Alfred is in a good position, while Alfred was in no full position there at the beginning. He was in a very bad position. We could play the south, play the top pawn, why not? But going for this double stable bloodline while the opponent is fully walled is clearly a mistake. Looks like Alfred wants to commit under the tower, actually. Yeah, Alfred is doing huge. He's doing a ton of damage right now. He's just idling the farms. He's sending a knight on the bottom. That should be Alfred's game now. He's going for a second TC. I like it. He's not going all in. He's just making sure the game... He's just making sure he has the game, and now he's committing another tower. That should be the GG move, actually. Yeah, Zizka had this game. That's why Zizka is not a top seed too. Like, I don't see a top seed making this type of mistake going full feudal age. Like, he went in between, right? He went full feudal age, but he didn't send any vills forward. If he wants to go full feudal age, you send vills, and then you try to focus the gold. You make a tower there, so your opponent cannot sell his stone, or if he sells his stone, he needs to rebuy it or to relocate on another gold. It takes a lot of time, it's annoying for him. It makes a lot of idle time too. But now, look at the vill difference. 16 kill for Alfred. He killed almost all the vills that were on the bottom. He killed a lot of vills under this tower as well. Now it's just Alfred game. No way for him to throw it. He even has ballistic. No way Zizka can produce enough knights to push this back. And now we just... Zizka just lost this game. Just threw this game. I think he was in a very good position at one point. I think it's HCCM Yan forcing. I mean, when you looked at the score, you're like, not looking too good, eh? But well, I think Zizka realized how dominant he was on the first 2 games, so maybe he's giving his best to come back. But yeah, it was a bit of a throw. I mean, Alfred played really well defensively, but Zizka investing into bloodline, like double stable bloodline while his opponent is fully walled, then trying to break in, losing all his scout to archer, losing the archer to skirm, to like kill one or two vills was for sure a big mistake. That was for sure a mistake. Big GG again? Yeah. The GG theory is in is carrying us. Is carrying us. Okay, let's go for the game 6. Game 6 gonna be Islands. It's gonna be Armenians War actually. And if I was Jan Zizka actually, I was winning 3-1. I feel that I am better than my opponent on this set at least. And I just threw, not threw because it didn't add a big advantage, I mean, but he clearly had an advantage over Alfred. And for some reason he went crazy. And I think if you just lose this game, then you are going into a mirror on islands. Then if you lose a mirror, you can have some regrets on the High Tides game for sure, I think. I think if Jan lose this set, he will have some regret about the previous game. But yeah, that's it. That's gonna be Alfred vs Jan Zizka, and they came back to blue and red. Convince me why this isn't Sito. That's Sito paradox. Impossible to convince you from the opposite. That's Sito versus Sebastian. I don't see the opposite happening. Oh, actually, we do have Gugu's hold up, actually. People that betted Alfred got an insane, got a lot of puntos. So, Eofento actually betted 5k Gugus and just tripled his bet. That's an hold up. Well played, guys. Now, though, good luck for people who wants to bet because Jan versus Alfred, oof. On islands, mirror, Armenians mirror, it's a 50-50 in my book. Like the mirror are so snowbally. Like a little mistake and you cannot come back with this little with a mirror game, with a mirror matchup. Sorry. So yeah. Okay, let's check the mule placement. Alfred, Sebastian, guys. I know we talked about this with Sebastian. Sebastian always put his mule 1 tiles away from the wood line. So this is possible. That's a Sebastian mule placement. At the opposite, Sito do the same. House theory, guys. Jan Zizka built his houses almost at the outside of the circle. Could be Sito. Sito confirmed. What is that mod? You don't like this mod? Actually, this mod is insane, guys. That's actually an insane mod. Like because on the normal one, you do have these caravans behind, and then it looks like it's on 2 tiles, while on the reality it's only on 1 tile. With this little mule, you know exactly what tile is the mule on. That's way better, I have to say. The original skin is so big. And the mod, the little mule cart, still takes 2 tiles, so it doesn't make any sense. Just less clumpy, I guess. But this one is the best, by far. Houses are not an indicator for Sito. Continue to guess Sito anyways based on it. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. That's exact. That's true. Okay, let's see. If Alfred does take the board with the scout, that's Sebastian confirmed. If Sito doesn't take the board with his scout, that's Sito confirmed. Sito never does that. Because Sito know how important could be scout HP in case of a landing. So I can tell you that on this point, Sito will never take his board with the scout. And Sebastian now, because it's a mirror, he doesn't know if his opponent gonna land or not. So Sebastian taking a board with his scout means he won't go for a landing. But if he's thinking he might get landing, then he will only get 1 board. So he still have some HP left in case he needs it. So I think Sebastian won't take the second board with the scout. Maybe he will even not take this second board at all, because on island, that's pretty common. If you push almost all your deals, you don't need your second board. Then you keep your second board for your feudal age timing. You keep your second board for your feudal age timing. Or Ooh. Only one hit though? Only one hit? He's using stop. He's using stop to lame. Oh no. Okay, will he kill the boar with the TC, guys? Okay, no. But you know, that's why I don't like this, because at the end of the day, look, he gonna click Feudal Age. He's having idle TC because of this, so that was a very bad idea. So he's making a will. Oh, Alfred the Alpaca build order is so bad. He had like 25 idle TC because he wanted to click up. Then after 25-second idle TC, he realizes, oh, I cannot click up. I need to make another will. And now he will click up, but he will have like 27-second idle TC is so much. Looks like Zizka is going for FC actually. Looks like Zizka is going FC. And the thing is, he's going FC versus someone going Feudal Age, but with a very bad build order. Which means Alfred the Alpaca is going Feudal Age with a bad build order and then a bad timing. It means that, look at the difference. 20-second difference for literally two vills. It's FC versus Feudal Age. The thing is, Alfred the Alpaca made a very bad build order for some reason. And then you won't be able to punish the FC from Zizka. Oh, no, it's not an FC by the way. It's just it's just like a greedy Feudal Age timing. He's like fish booming a bit on the back of his base. And then by the time the galley arrives, he will be able to have like a good economy going, to have a good castle edge timing, and he will be able to survive and to protect his fish. Looks like a macro build order. It's not that aggressive, it's like a conservative economic build order versus an aggressive but failed build order. That's my analysis at least. Sounds like Lyrian Islands. I don't think so. Lyrian Islands maybe? Could Alfred be Lyre? It could, but I'm not sure at all. I don't know what to think about Lyrian Island. I don't know, Lyri got kinda destroyed on Arabia if it's the case. But at the same time, if we don't see Lyri last set, then we are in trouble because we need to put Lyri somewhere. And that's not gonna be too easy. Okay, Alfred scouting with a fish. Where is his opponent? And Alfred sending some galley on the left side. Yeah, this guy is going fire. That's interesting. Maybe he's gonna go fire into galley. I'm not sure. Oh, it's an FC at the end of the day. That's an FC for Jan Zizka. He will go FC. And because Alfred got a bad build order, he won't be able to punish that. So I would say Jan Zizka is in a very good position now. Should be in a very good position at least. Market going up. He is still missing a lot of food though. Looks like an FC, but like a Feudal Age fast castle kinda. Not a true FC. 8 fish versus 5 though. Yeah, he's gonna click up with the market. Maybe he will sell some stone. Maybe he will sell some stone and maybe he will like go for the fortified church landing behind. I'm not sure. Let's see. Maybe he could sell like 100 stone. So he can go for a second. Okay, he's selling all the stone and he will buy his way up. And I like how he's trying to catch the galley with his fires. But that's not the right way for Alfred. He has to realize that he's just going into the wrong side, right? Okay, he will maybe try to snipe a fish at least. Okay, he should snipe one. He will probably snipe one fish. We can see that Jan Zizka is blocking the enemy galley with his fish and chips. That's really well played. And Alfred won't have any single kill. That's a disaster. Okay, we'll have this one, I believe. Or this one? This one, maybe? Shoot! Oh no, don't. Oh, you have 0 kills. That's very bad. They are getting some good damage there on Alfred. Yeah. That's no bueno. Castle Age. Oh, Jan Zizka is just looking in a very good position in this game. Alfred is so far from picking up. I mean, Alfred doesn't have any choice. He needs to keep producing Galley and try to match the fire from Castle Age of Jan Zizka with his feudal Galley. It's gonna be Galley from Jan Zizka. So he will have +2 on his Galleys actually. So it will be a problem for Alfred. But as long as Jan Zizka doesn't have Ballistic, he can just like avoid the fight or try to use his micro to take the advantage. Okay, Dark on the front. I like this. So he will be able to produce some fire. I was about to say, but actually we are going transport ship. Does he want to go like fortified church so he can grab the middle relics right away? Or does he want to go like landing front of fortified church? Both is a possibility actually. And we are losing a lot for Alfred. We are losing a lot. We didn't click up yet. We are almost. We those have almost enough same military for both players. So it's gonna be. It's not gonna be really good for Mr. Alfred. Alfred is in trouble right now. He didn't manage to kill a single fish. That's the thing, right? The Galley micro doesn't look too great. Yeah, Alfred didn't have the best micro in this game. Didn't have the best micro in this game. And Jan Zizka can just easily defend this spot because it's like behind this island. So if Alfred just make a little mistake of placement, then he can get trapped so easily because it's behind Jan Zizka base, right? And Jan Zizka will just be able to even kill Alfred fish. He's doing the warrior priest transport to be able to grab right away these extra relics. We know how important are the relics on this map, because on this map you run out of food really quickly because you produce a lot of naval army that are super expensive. So you really want this. He knows where are the middle. So it's just a landing actually. Maybe he's just thinking I can fake something. Oh no, he wants to steal the relics right away from his opponent. That's smart actually. That's a bit greedy, not gonna lie. Going for the middle island would be the safest play. Going for your opponent's relics is definitely greedy, but if it works, then you are in an insanely good position. You are in an insanely good position in this game. So that's like big risk, big reward potential. Do he knows about... He knows about this relics though. He could have tried to go for this one first. Okay, maybe we'll see about the other one. He's not too far from it. He goes a bit on the left. Oh, what? It's one tile. Oh, that's so unlucky. Do we have loom? Oh, we don't have loom actually. Alfred doesn't have loom. Okay, the TC is there, so he will be forced to go back. He will be forced to go back. Okay, he's going into the relics actually, and this scout is like almost dead, so he won't be able to deny the warrior priest from grabbing the relics. 20 army with 22 though. Second TC being added for Jan Zizka, and Jan Zizka min these relics. Where is the transport? The transport went back home. He probably wants to start grabbing the extra relics on the middle. And this warrior priest should die soon. No, it won't. Okay, it won't die. Nice. Maybe he wants... Oh, if he finds this relic, that's so good. Transport ship needs to flee. Okay, we are healing the scout. Should be fine for Alfred. Alfred will be able to push back all this, yeah, that's for sure. He will be able to push back this. He gonna lose the... What is it? Is it a knife in the other hands? And when he heals, it's like a religious object, I guess? Alfred is pushing back, actually. Alfred survived. He is not... I mean, he's behind, but not too behind. And the relic's still on the middle, so it's still absolutely playable for Alfred. I would say Jan Zizka is ahead, but not too ahead, actually. When you check resources collected, the difference is there, but it's not too big. I like this little move by Alfred. Alfred trying to find Jan Zizka's fish. That's a good move. None of them does have ballistic. Or maybe that could be a little trap because a lot of the boat are really low HP for Alfred. Ballistic on the way for Jan Zizka. That's gonna be a huge difference though. No university on the way for Alfred the Alpaca. He grabbed his relics on his base though. And potential. Wait, how much relics we will have in this game? 10, I guess. Because there is 2, 2, 2, 2, so it's 8 on the map. And Armenians get a free relic in their first monastery. So actually, there will be like 10 relics on this game. So one of the players could get 10 relics. To manage to steal the relics from his opponent. Really cool. Okay, we are sending warrior priest on the middle. Having this middle relic is gonna be huge, especially in a mirror. Like in a mirror game, they're gonna have the same bonuses in late game, so it's really about who gonna get the most resources, or who gonna execute the strategy the best. So having the middle relics is actually crucial in this one. How much percent for Sebastian? 70, I would say. I could see it Leary, but I don't know. It feels a bit... No, I think it's 70% Sebastian. I would say 70% Sebastian. But I didn't watch too much Leary recently, so I could be wrong, but the play is to just deposit the relic and go back instantly to grab the other relics. That's the play. But I mean, his fortified shaft is close. How much percent Cito? 80%. 85 maybe even. I said 85 Cito and the 50% is for Bars or Vinch. But I do see Bars maybe. Okay. Alfred gonna manage to get one relic. Alfred should win this fight. Jan Zizka won't be able to get these relics, I think. He shouldn't be able. Economic wise, little advantage for Jan Zizka. 6 farm though versus 7. So at the end of the day, this game is really close. This game is really close, but we do not have ballistic for Alfred. Not having ballistic is huge. If they take a fight, it should be a fight for Jan Zizka just because of the ballistic. At least if Jan Zizka tries to dodge with a runner, it should be really good for him. And Jan Zizka will be able to get a relic extra if he manages to free in time. Alfred doesn't have ballistic. He won't kill this transport ship. Actually, this fight is gonna be for Jan Zizka. I mean, if Jan Zizka micro, it will be a fight for Jan Zizka because Jan Zizka is not microing at all. Jan Zizka is just not microing for some reason. Just take a ship and just... Okay, Jan Zizka is in a good position in this game. Double the army, 15 villager more, 1 relics extra. A raid is coming though for Alfred the Alpaca with a warrior priest. He should get some kills. Oh, looks like Jan Zizka just want to... Yeah, he will need to go back, but he has his own warrior priest that will be able to defend this. It's gonna be 6 relic versus 4 for Jan Zizka, so in the long run, Jan Zizka should be winning this game. And the KD is in Jan Zizka's favor as well, so it means Alfred did spend more resources in the boat for now, because he lost more units than Jan Zizka. Still no ballistic actually for Alfred. Alfred is just not making ballistic. That surprised me actually. I don't know. I think Sebastian would do ballistic earlier, I'm not sure. Maybe it's Leary? Maybe it's Leary? It feels like Sebastian to me, but I don't know. He's not playing the best then on island, because Sebastian is like used to play better than this on island, I would say. What are the chances of Alfred being Seb? I would say 60% now, I don't know. It's like, I think it really feels like Sebastian, but also some moves tells me it's maybe not Sebastian. But do I see Leary playing like this? I'm not sure. He played weird, like, I don't know. Or maybe he didn't play his best. We're gonna need the last set to make sure we... If Leary is in the last set, then my theory and my guess are absolutely fine. If Leary isn't in the last, that can be problems. We are up for Alfred. Alfred is up. He wanted to save Ballistic. That's a Leary move actually. Not making Ballistic is such a Leary move. Do we know if Seba and Sito trained together? No, they didn't. Why would they train together? I don't think they did. They are not in the same team. They don't play too much together. And I think people in HiddenCup wants to play with their teammate first. So I don't think they train together. Looking rough for Alfred. Alfred is trying to take back the water control with the castle, but I mean, he will be up before Zizka, but by the time he's massing Navy, by the time, like, it's 59 army versus 8. Like, it is time to mass his Navy. Like, this dog gonna die, so he will need to mass on 3 dogs only. And he's behind on the relics count. The army count is like, difference is huge. He's behind on the economy as well. Zizka should be able to build a castle on both middle islands. So which means Zizka will have all these extra resources. That's no bueno. Those ship. Do we have time for shipwright actually? Yes, it should be in time, I guess. Should be? Oh, actually, yeah. Okay, he got shipwright at least, which reduce a lot the cost in wood for every of your naval army. But I'm just scared because I think Armenians having a really good economy in late game means they can go for demos, they can go for Dromons, they can go for the unique, they can go for a lot of things. And forward castle for Zizka actually. He knows he's ahead and he will go for a forward castle. He can go for some unique unit, and the good thing about the unique unit is that this is archer, so they are using the same upgrade as the navy, so they are already fully upgraded when they are being produced. Okay, and now Zizka will realize about this castle. So now Alfred will have a choice: investing into water or investing into defending his islands. And that's the problem, right? Alfred doesn't have economy for both. And defending the island is the priority. And if he doesn't, he will just... Even if he wins water, if you lose your main island, you just lose the game, right? Shipwright as well for Zizka. We doesn't have Bracer and Chemistry yet. I think Zizka needs to retreat. Wait for his upgrade. He could go for the unique tech as well on this castle. I think this castle is maybe a bit greedy. I mean, that's a good one, but he could go for one castle on the middle. Could have been good as well, maybe a bit more safe. This one is actually totally good as well because it's gonna take control over some woodlines of Alfred, and we can see that Alfred is gathering rune on the east. So when this woodline is over, is finished, he will need to move this bill on the west. And then if this castle is alive, it's gonna be a problem. I don't like this castle because this castle is maybe a bit too vulnerable, considering the fact that it's late to imp. So maybe a castle there could have been more safe and better on the long run. At least you save like 6k resources. Okay, but now this fight is in favor of... just in favor of Jan Zizka. Unique tech for Alfred gives you like more range on your boat. Gives you like 6 plus 3, 7 plus 3 into 7 plus 4. It's like the Breton Archer but of the seas. Plus your demos absolutely become like nuclear bomb as well. And you have more range on your drones too. So I mean, this technology is absolutely broken, I would say. Oh, if we don't manage to push back this though, that's gonna be a big problem for Alfred. I think Alfred is just doesn't have enough economy to be able to afford everything. And little by little, he will just die. We don't have the unique tech yet for Jan Zizka though, but look at Jan Zizka army. 76 army versus 38. It should be a question of time before Alfred resign. Alfred wanted to drop a castle there, but it's just not possible yet. Just doesn't have enough army yet to defend. Or if these trebs fall, that's a disaster for Alfred. If these trebs died, oh, that's a disaster if he died. Because then it means he won't have access to this wood line and some archer will be produced too. Oh no, oh, that's a disaster. That's a true disaster. We are losing water as well. We are losing on our main iron for Alfred. Looks like Alfred is 1 feet in the graves already. For Alfred. It's Omega GG. Yeah, I mean, it's island. So you can always like try to produce a lot of navy and come back. But no. The GG is called and it's 4-2 for Mr. Jan Zizka. It's 4-2 for Jan Zizka actually. And yeah, GG, Jan Zizka winning this one.